what is the server? Okay, server, it is a software program, and what server exactly will do is it will understand the request and process the request and send back the request response from the server to the client. Okay, so as you all know that, right, architecture of the application. So we are having different type of architectures: one tier, two tier, three tier, and each tier has like a different layers, like presentation, logic, data layers, right? So one tier is like single client tier. So there is no there is no separate database, or there is no application layer, or there is no database layer. In single server, I mean, everything will be implemented. Database is there inbuilt, and the application layer, all layers is included in single system, that we can call as a single tier, one tier architecture. And coming to the two tier is like client and data, we can say the client and server. So here in this two tier, only the drawback was like directly we can send the request from client to the directly to the database. Okay, and the response is coming from the database. We can say it as a two tier. Three tier means three layers will be possible. Okay, like client, business, and data, three layers will be appears. So these are called as a web based applications. So these three tier architecture is also used for not bigger applications, medium scale applications. We will use this three tier architecture. And coming to the entire architecture, the advantage is we are having load balancers in entire architecture. Like each layer, like web layer or business layer or data layer, in between each layer, load balancers will there. So from browser, if any users will hit, the number of users will hit to the particular browser at a time, right? These load balancers will handle all the load, will capture all the load, and it will distribute based on the requirement. It will distribute among different servers. So in this entire architecture will be mostly used for large scale applications and bigger applications. We can say example, e-commerce applications, right? Flipkart, Amazon, these are a very big applications, so definitely they will use entire architecture. And coming to performance testing life cycle, I would like to show you the documents as well, how the performance testing will happen. And if a new project will comes, if a new project will sign off, how the application is, how the project is, and what are the documents we need. I would like to give a brief idea about that. So this is the performance testing life cycle. And before going to start this non-functional requirement gathering, I would like to show you the signing of document of performance testing. Yeah. So, so this is the signing of like statement of work performance testing services. So this SOW document means when a new application or a new feature will comes for performance testing, okay, the product owner and the client will sit together, and they will make a sign. We need a performance testing, like that they will discuss, and whatever the product owner will convey to the client, all the elements included, and that will be signed. This is the SOW document. Okay, this is how the SOW document. What are the scope, in scopes, out scopes? What is the solutions, approaches, and whatever we are going to provide to the clients, like scripting part, executions, reports, all the things we are also agreeing with client. Okay, so and what is the pricing details. This is one of my previous organizations SOW document for one product.
Excuse me, Vidya.
Sorry.
Will this class be concluded entirely in English or Telugu is also there?
Yeah, I would like to know that as well. Telugu people is also there. I would like to continue is in English is also fine.
Okay.
I think all are English. I'm continuing in English.
Okay.
So if anyone has any issues, let me know so that I will. Yeah. This is completely about SOW document. I will share you the documents as well. You can go through that. Not at all a problem. Okay. And coming to the requirement gathering, when a new project will start, we need to we need to do the requirement gathering. Okay. So requirement gathering, what we will do? First of all, we need to ask the client, we need to set up the call with the client, and we need to ask what is the application of your architecture, what are the servers we have, and is there any load balancers we have, or is there any containers, is there any shared components we have, and we can ask about dedicated environment, why we need dedicated environment. Okay. So if we need to use development environment for testing, okay, in development people will do day by day code changes, right? If we record the script won't work. That's why we need development environment. Okay. I mean, that's why we need dedicated environment, not the development environment. Okay, we need to ask the client. We need a dedicated environment. And another thing, detailed step-by-step navigations we need. We will ask, but we can also identify the business critical scenarios. And we will ask the application URL also, and some test data details like username or password. By using that, we can also figure it out, right? How many business critical scenarios we have. Business critical scenarios means frequently used scripts, I can say. This is the requirements gathering phase, is the first phase in performance testing life cycle. And next, test strategy. Test strategy means what? Okay, in this test strategy, we will decide which type of test we need to execute, and we will do the POC of the tool, like which tool it will support. We need to record any one of the script, and we can check it will support LoadRunner or Jmeter or etc. And hardware and software environment also we can set up it. Same as like production means production, how the production, and same like we need a test design we need to made for performance testing. So this is the document of test design. Okay, this document will be we need to design it like what type of testing we need to do, and what are the monitorings we are going to do, what are the elements we are going to give to the client, what is the entry criteria and what is the exit criteria. And okay, this is the system architecture of the application. All the things that will be we will give few things to the client, and client also will provide few things to us, whatever we need. In test strategy phase, it will happen. Means what are the business critical scenarios, all this. You can go through these documents. I will upload in mail, so that you can go through these documents in detail, so that you will get an idea. Okay. And once we identify the business critical scenarios, okay, we will prepare we can prepare an Excel document like this. For example, one of my application I have prepared like this. Global search is the one of the scenario. So these are the steps, and this is the search box, and like this. So I'm having different features in my application, so that I have implemented a traversal flow document like this. Traversal flow document is also called as a business critical scenario identification, I can say. So these are the scripts which we are using frequently. Okay, this is about traversal flow document. And once we are ready with identification of scripts and SLAs and the POC of the tools done, then we need to give a test plan. Okay, this is the third phase. So test plan means for project kickoff, how many days it will take, it was completed or it is in progress. For script creation, how many days it will take, and how many team members we need. Okay. And all the things we need to estimate, we need to give the estimations for each and every thing whatever we are going to do. We need to provide a estimation and timings in this test plan document. Okay, I think you all know that these are all important in interview, right? So you can also go through this will be more helpful for you as well. Okay, this is one of my projects test plan. Let me show you. we need to prepare the test plan. Okay, these are all the applications, and we are having, these are the scope we can do, and we can deliver these things. And if I open this document, I think you can find out the business critical scenarios list here. And what are the risks, like we can say to the client, like these are the business critical scenarios, and this is the load, like 12% load we will distribute for this particular script. And like that, based on the client, we can discuss with client, and we can decide how much percentage of the load we will divide it to different workflow. Okay. So and application, I mean the server's usage, how many cores, and which CPU is how many cores, 8 cores or something, how much memory is there already, and what is the, I mean, mm, what is the disk space we have, all the things we can write. And in test plan we can also say that we are using this tool, and this version of the tool we are using, and we are going to monitoring these things. So we have used Performon at that time to monitoring, so we have prepared the document like this. Okay, I will share you all the documents, you can also uh, check how it was. Okay, and this is the phase 3. Coming to the phase 4. Okay, yeah. So coming to the phase 4, test execution. I think I will show you in instead of theory, I will show you practically how to execute the test, where to execute the test. And once test execution was done, the test results will be analyzed, right? Where we will do, and what are the recommendations we will provide. All these things it is covers under uh, uh, in coming classes in detail. Okay, and the LoadRunner has these three components: VUGen, controller, and analysis. And before going to install all the things, I would like to give a simple overview. I will like to show you the tools. I would like to open the tools and show you how it was. Okay. Once you install the LoadRunner, okay, you will see these three icons: virtual user generator, controller, and analysis. Okay, I'm opening this virtual user generator. Once you click on that, it will opens the virtual user generator like this. Okay, so it's opening. And once this virtual user generator was opened, so just I have added one script to show you how it was. Okay, this is the sample script. In coming classes we can I will explain how to record the scripts, what are the functions we have, how to correlate, all the things I will explain in coming classes. But this is how the VUGen was. Okay, basically this VUGen is used to record the script in LoadRunner tool. Okay, and so once you open the tool, it will be like this. I have opened one script and I have showed you, right? That is the thing. And coming to the controller. So why we use the controller? Controller is used to run the test executions. Okay, test designs and test executions. We can design the test, and we can execute the test. Let me show you sample one how it was. It's loading. So this is how, here we can design the scenario. We can upload the script here, and we can design the scenario like one user for some time. This is a sample test scenario design. I will show you in coming classes what type of tests we have: load, stress, endurance, all the things I will cover, and I will execute, and I will show you how it works. Okay, once we design the test, we need to run the test from here. Okay, we can run by clicking on running the test will start executes, and here all the results will be generating, like different graphs we have, right? So all the graphs will shown here. So this is completely about controller. So in LoadRunner, the controller is used for test executions, test designs. I would like to show you anyone LoadRunner results file. If I have, I will show you. If I do not have, let it be. Okay, I will show you this analysis. So Vusion is used for creating scripts, controller used for executions, and analysis is used for um, generating the results and analyzing how it was, how the results was. So analysis is mostly used for client side metrics, to gather client side metrics. uh, Actually, I do not have any implemented already implemented things, so I'm unable to show you how. If anything available in internet, let me show you how the report was, if any screenshot will be there. Yeah. Yeah, this is how the analysis looks like. So here we can see the test reports like this. All the analysis summary, test results, all the things we can see it in this analysis. Okay, once when I am trying to explain this, I will show you how it was. And this is about LoadRunner. And I would like to show you about Jmeter. Okay, just I'm clicking opening Jmeter tool. So when I'm trying to click on this Jmeter.bat, where is that Jmeter? Yeah, when I'm trying to click on this Jmeter.bat, this Jmeter file will open. So I would like to open any one existing script to show you how the Jmeter tool looks like. So this is my Geometer. Okay. So this is how the UI was. In coming classes, we can see in detail how the Geometer going to work and all the things. Okay. And another tools I would like to cover. I told you, right, Fiddler. So this is the Fiddler. So why we need Fiddler is just to capturing the traffic from the browser. For that purpose, we will use, by using this we can convert that URLs from this Fiddler to Geometer or Fiddler to LoadRunner. Okay, I will show you how to do that in later. And coming to F12, F12 developer tool is also one of the external tool. So here whatever we can search, for example, I have searched, right, all the URLs. Just click on F12 in the keyboard, so you can see this. So how all these requests are there. So all these things we can see it here in this F12 developer tools. Okay, and then next, um, HTTP watch I said, right? HTTP watch means it is also same. This is also an external tool. Whatever we are going to browse here. So okay, the all the traffic will be captured using this F12. I mean HTTP watch. Or anyone is fine, but all the companies are using this HTTP watch, F12, and Fiddler. Compared to all those, for JMeter, everyone is using this bad boy. Okay, this is the bad boy tool. I will provide all the softwares as well. And in this bad boy, each and every request will be recorded separately, and from here only we can get the UI right side and requests left side. So for that, compared to Fiddler, HTTP Watch, and F12, Bad Boy was a good tool. So all the companies are using the Bad Boy, and it was a free tool, open source tool. Okay, I will provide the software of this tool as well. So this is comes under external tools. And encoder, decoder, and regex one. These are all the browsing tools, I can say. Okay, encoder, online decoder is, as you all know that, right? So by using this, we can encode and decode the values. Means login username to another format. Okay. Regex 101, why we need? to build the regular expressions. It was very easy site to build the regular expressions. Okay, and API testing, as I said, right? Postman. This was the Postman. By using this Postman, we can verify like how the particular request was. Okay, just we need to provide the get or post. We need to provide the URL here and adding the headers or body or whatever we need. If we can send here, we can see the response. So in coming classes, I will show you in detail how where we can use these all tools. And integration, as I said, right? Git and Jenkins. So Git and Jenkins was cloud. So I will show you in the class itself how to use this Jmeter's Git and Jenkins one. And for this LoadRunner also, I will show you Git ALM micro things. This one already integrated in the tool. I will show you how we can how it will works. And before going to that, I will open another one. So server side monitoring, as I said, right? Perfmon. This is the Perfmon we can use for monitoring, performance monitoring collection. So you can see here, we can see the how CPU was, how the memory was, and how the performance of the particular server mission while executing the test, right? So how much percentage of bytes are in use and available bytes, cache, everything. And apart from that, we can add the data collectors. So different type of data collectors are available, so we can add it. uh, we can add it, and we can from here we can pull all the counters whatever we need. For example, I need processor, right? In processor also we are having different user timer or processed time or interrupted time. If you can add this, all these counters, if you add here and once you keep after every test execution, I think these results will be monitored. Okay, just you can add it and prepare any one data collector. uh, okay, so once we save this, you can see all the whatever the metrics we need, interrupted time, all these things after the test execution. Okay, this tool also I'm going to cover. And app dynamics I will show you live, I mean in documents. And uh, this is the Grafana. Okay, so Grafana is an open source tool, so no need to buy any charge anything we need. So based on our requirement, we can monitor all the things and we can set it up the alerts. If we need to monitor any Kubernetes, we can install this. We need to create a dashboard also, and whatever we need, we can do. Like if we want to get the users, we need to just click on the users. We need to capture metric forecast, we can get it from here. Like this, whatever we need, we can add it and we can get it from Grafana. So this is the monitoring tool I will show you in detail. And apart from Grafana, I told you, right, AWR reports. AWR is also a licensed one. So even free trial also we cannot get it in internet. So I will show you the screenshot how it was. And for test data setup, I told you, right, Toad. So this is the Toad. Um, so by providing the user connection details, we can connect the Toad. So in coming classes, how to use the Toad and why we need it to get the test data, I will explain in detail. And thread dump. This is the main important concept in engineering level activity. Okay, JProfiler we will use to pull down all the results. Okay, why JProfiler means thread dumps, heap dumps, garbage collection issues, all these things we can find it using this JProfiler. Okay, you can see it here, how much memory is occupied. Okay, and you can hidden space, how much hidden space is there, you can identify this. I think all this heap memory is all, as you all know, that garbage collections, right? In this hidden space, older generation, younger generation, survivor space, all these things I will cover. So non-heap memory means how much code, which method is occupying how much MB of space it will displace. So all this I will cover it here. In this GC activity also we can monitor. See, at particular period of time, 1% GC was utilized, like that. And what are the classes we have in JProfiler? Okay, so while running the test execution, is there any particular transaction is taking longer time, right? Which class is taking longer time and which particular time also it will displays here. Threads, as you all know that, right? Number of threads active in the system, how many threads we have, and how much speed it has, and which thread is in which state. You can see clearly here. Runnable threads, how many threads are running, how many are blocked, how many are threading, and how many are waiting threads, and total number of threads, which thread is in deadlock situation. All the things will be we can covered in this JProfiler. Okay,